feel of a German occupation. And I don't know if, I'm supposed to feel impressed or, happy or what, but I thought it was very well done.
I thought it was absolutely terrifying. Listening to him, like, oh my God, we're listening to Hitler.
And that was the point. If you go back and read a lot of the interviews and a lot of the, magazines, that is the feel they wanted to do. As if you were living in the time of Hitler again. And I thought it was epic. It was very well done. And it definitely got the feeling that, the First Order was better than the Empire.
Well, I think, let's look at this. I mean, they go off and they take, children, when they're like infants and go off and train them their entire lives to be troopers. So I think in some ways they obviously are better stormtroopers.
They've only modeled how the Jedi do it.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, you know what? We've had a really good conversation here, a lot of great discussions. I think we need to slowly start to, shut her down here. But you know what? I think we need to kind of, maybe do a little bit of speculation as to what we think they should do in the next Star Wars movie. As I've mentioned before, the actor who plays Finn has stated that he and Daisy Ripley, who plays Rey, have both went off and read the script. They both love it, and Finn refers to it as being much darker than The Force Awakens, which I'm not completely surprised by. Empire Strikes Back was much darker than New Hope was. So what do you think we're going to see in this, guys?
That's a good question.
I mean, I realize this.
I don't even know if I even want to even speculate. I just kind of just want to just be amazed.
I think we are going to see the love child of Chewbacca. I feel offended that everybody gets these kids, these little model Jedi or whatever you want, after them, and Chewbacca's left alone.
Hey! If you watch the Star Wars Holiday Special, which I think must still be canon, then Chewbacca's got a son named Lumpy.
Oh no,
Lumpy the Wookiee. Oh
Lumpy.
God. On that note, we're going to abolish that opinion that I want to see and just move along.
All right, guys, you know what?
I want to see a Wookiee Jedi.
See, I like that idea. We already have, Chewbacca with an epic crossbow. Completely epic. I love it. I adore it. I have a bobblehead of Chewbacca with that, crossbow, and it reminds me of Daryl Dixon. A very furry, tall, non-speaking Daryl Dixon.
Well, in the Star Wars Legends, Chewbacca does have a nephew who becomes a Jedi Knight. Named Lobach, I believe his name is in there. So.
Oh my God, Lobach and Lumpy. They're not very creative on names for the Wookiees.
No, they're not, obviously.
Okay, so, any other opinions on the movie or whatnot?
I don't know. I think we've kind of, talked ourselves out here tonight.
We've spanked the dead horse?
We spanked the dead horse.
Alright.
You know what? Guys, we're going to wrap this show up. You know what? Big thanks to Darth Panda for joining us. We hopefully...
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Hopefully we can get you to come back in and talk about a couple other topics. Particularly, maybe we'll go off and we'll do a rant and rave episode about just how poorly Fox has treated their Marvel properties.
Marvel properties, how Fox has treated any property.
This is true.
We also have, starting on January 21st, the Legends of Tomorrow, as well as The 100 is coming back. Which is, of course, I am Gideon. I am kind of binge-watching the first 2 seasons all over again.
And don't forget, January 19th, which is my birthday, Agent Carter, returns.
No one cares.
I do.
Well,
it's probably the best happy birthday gift I could possibly get.
No, Actually, I'm getting the best Valentine's Day gift. The Walking Dead is back on February 14th.
Wow, that is a great, Valentine's Day gift.
Nothing says love and Valentine like blood, guts, and zombies.
Exactly. So, guys, we're going to close up now. I keep saying this, but you know what? I mean, hey, we just love hearing ourselves talk, I think.
No, I hate hearing myself talk.
So, you know what? Are you on social media at all, Darth Panda?
I am.
Would you care to share anything, or you one of those secretive people who doesn't want to go off and let the whole world know who you are?
I'm going to be one of those secretive people.
Secretive works. I unfortunately am not secretive.
So you know what? Well, if Darth Panda doesn't want to share his Twitter, you can follow us on Twitter.
Oh, I have to go first.
Yeah, well, it always starts with you. I mean, come on. This is the transition.
Usually I introduce myself.
Yeah?
Well, you threw me off. So you can follow me on Twitter at RealCaptFizz, at RealCaptainFizz.
You can follow me at That Mascot. You can follow the show at FizzMash Show. Look us up on our website, www.fizzmashshow.com.
No.
Really?
I'm not doing it.
Oh, you suck.
.com.
On there you will find, I believe, the first 36 episodes of the podcast, a couple episodes of your little side project, which you're taking a huge hiatus from.
Yes, and if you look really closely, there is a dancing monkey with a banana.
But of course, I was talking about the story time with Capt Fizz.
How do I get on that show? I want to be on that show.
The dancing monkey with a banana.
The show with the dancing monkey and the banana or whatever just happened. That's the show I want to be on.
You probably will never see the dancing monkeys because we keep them very busy.
Yes.
I thought this was a family show. What are we talking about?
So,
anyways, everybody, welcome to the Star Wars universe.
Yes, it's gonna be good times. I'm can't wait for Rogue One next year. But you know what? We're getting out of here. So good night. God bless. May the Force be with you.
My TIE fighter is waiting.
And thanks again. And thanks again, Darth Panda. Have a good night, everybody.
Take care, guys.